Welcome back to Great Day Live. Not only is there music at Abbey Road on the river, but there are so many cool vendors. There's a little bit of shopping, a little bit of drinking, and of course there is so much artwork. And I'm joined by Phil Davis.
Phil,
good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
Wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
So I love that you dress the part.
I do.
And I mean, wow. And so you are an artist. So tell me a little bit about your artwork.
The name of my my art is Phil's Visions, and I'm I'd say a rock and roll, outer space crazy artist.
Okay.
And this is some of my Beatle pieces that I'll be showing.
Yeah.
That one's called Day Trippers, and we have smaller versions if you don't have too much room space, wall space. That's made of rubber. But my best piece that I love is my calendar for this year, which is a Beatle calendar, limited edition 2026 Beatle calendar with all incredible Beatle images. So lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff.
So how do you create these pieces?
Good question. It's mixed media, basically. There's spray paint involved. There's digital effects involved. There's Sharpies involved. So it's all different. You know, each piece is a process. So it's you know, and so this is how they come out.
Yeah, it is so cool to look at. I don't think I've seen something like that. You know, you're mixing like real and outer space.
Exactly.
So when did you start, or have you always been an artist?
No, I haven't actually. I started doing this sometime around, I'd say about 30 years ago, and I started doing it on the street, like you see, right? And then I thought, well, it's good, but I want to do something that connects. So then I started putting imagery in there, and it all morphed into these type of pieces.
Very, very cool. And so, of course, it's all very Beatle related. But
I also have a lot of non-Beatle stuff as well, classic rock. So yeah, there's a lot of great artists that you can choose from, but there's a lot of Beatles as well. So, because that's why we're here.
Right, that's exactly why we're here. You know, even 60 years later. Yeah. And so, where do you really draw your inspiration from? Like, how do you kind of visualize it before you put it on the canvas?
Sometimes yes, and sometimes I'll just start doing a background and think, oh, that would work, you know. But it's all, the basic inspiration is two things: music, obviously, and outer space. Because as a kid, I loved outer space, and the fact that it's infinite imagination as to what it looks like. There we go.
Bit better. There you go.
There you go.
Really
look at that.
Now.
Yeah.
So do you tend to listen to a lot of Beatles music while you're creating these?
Every time I make one of these, regardless of the artist, I listen to the artist's music while I'm doing it, and that kind of lets the juices flow. You know. So that's exactly.
Where you get all the like color inspirations. But have you been coming out to Abbey Road on the river?
First time.
First time.
It will not be the last time, I'm sure.
Well, it's definitely a fun-packed weekend, but why did you want to come out this year?
Well, I actually was contacted. I'd known about the festival for a few years, and I thought, well, that would be a cool one to do because I'm a huge Beatle fan. Yeah. But I was contacted, so I thought, well, that's the opportunity. That's the sign that I should be here. Yeah. So here I am.
Where are you based out of?
I live in Madison. I'm originally from London, England.
Okay.
But I'm based out of Madison, Wisconsin.
Very, very cool. Yeah. And so if people are interested in stopping by, of course you're going to have a big booth set up.
Right.
But how can people maybe get in touch with you? Do you do commission pieces at all?
I do, and I have cards with my email address on, so people are able to contact me. If they want something that I don't have here and they want something, I can mail it. So, you know, and I've got an online website, a website, obviously, a website.
That is online.
That is online. Well, it's online. And so people can obviously contact me through that. And I do festivals all over the Midwest during the summer. Okay. So, you know, usually it's more closer to Madison. Yeah. This is about the furthest I've been out. So, but
same with the band. This is like the furthest they go out too.
Right. But you know, this is amazing. This place is absolutely amazing. So, you know, not just the music, but the venue as well. So, if you've never been here, come down this weekend. It's going to be fantastic.
Yes. What are you most looking forward to this weekend?
The music. And the people, you know. I mean, meeting everyone here loves the Beatles. It's 20,000 of my friends, basically. So that's what I'm looking forward to the most.
Yes, well, thank you so much for stopping by our set today. Again, some really cool artwork. Show them one more time. Look at all of those colors, and all of these are going to be for sale at your booth.
Absolutely, yes, indeed. Everything's going to be for sale. I'll have this size one. I'll have the smaller ones right here. I'll have the calendar, and I've also got greeting cards as well.
Okay.
So there you go.
There you go. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for stopping by today.
Thank you so much for talking.
Yes. So if you're interested in stopping by the festival, again, you can get your tickets here on site or just go to their website. But coming up next, the Big 4 Bridge Station was built for huge events just like this one. So we are catching up with the economic developer and some people from the city of Jeffersonville coming up after the break.